What's going on, everybody? Figure I'd make a little chit chat video. As you know, I believe it's time for a change within our governmental system. So, just look at recent events with our government, with our politicians, right? They want us to fucking obey the rules and do what they fucking tell us to do. Fuck out of here. Anyways. But yeah, every time we turn around, they're breaking the fucking rules. Look how many politicians went on vacation throughout this whole fucking thing when we weren't even supposed to leave. Even Doug Ford himself goes against the experts. Causes a massive fucking spike, puts us through another fucking lockdown, which hurts the fucking economy. And this is a conservative guy. So you see what I mean by it doesn't matter which party you fucking vote for, it's all the same bullshit. This is why I keep saying vote for your aunt, vote for your uncle, vote for your mom, vote for your dad, vote for your grandparents, vote for somebody other than them. I'm willing to step up. I'll stay in my apartment. I'm not even going to go in that fucking house and shove it up their ass. Let's sell it or fucking make it a historical place or something, profit from it so that way people can get some money back. There. And that $6,000 something fucking paycheck, keep it. I'll just take $600. I think that's a fair fucking price. I gotta travel and do all that shit. So, $600 should do. And the rest of the politicians are gonna get fucking sliced their paychecks too. I mean, like, we're gonna have a lot of people quitting the government, which is gonna show you, it's gonna prove to you once and for all who was there for the money and who's actually there to fucking make a change. So, we'll see how that goes. Very first day I'm in office, man. First thing I would announce right off. Local businesses, get your stores ready because you're opening back up. The second you can open your doors. Get your family back. And even if they're not your real family, I mean, get your family back, your fucking workforce. Get them back in there. Let's get back to fucking work. It makes zero fucking sense to close our local businesses for an international virus. Doesn't make any sense at all. If anything, you close the international companies like Walmart and Costco and all these big box stores. You keep your local businesses open. But it wasn't about COVID. It was about money. Look at Boxing Day with Ford. Proved it right there across the fucking board, man. No, we gotta close everything now, Ford. Blah, 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 blah. That's what the experts were saying. Yeah? What'd Ford do? Gave him the middle finger, kept it open. What happened? Boom, huge fucking spike. Now he's trying to blame 10, 20 people fucking getting together on Christmas or New Year's when it was clearly the fucking millions that poured into fucking Walmart and Costco and all these other fucking businesses. No, that had nothing to fucking do with it. So you see, doesn't matter. Look, I ain't fucking perfect, man. I got scars, missing teeth, fucking. I fought a lot when I was younger, fucking whatever. I swear a lot. But again, what does any of that matter when it comes down to the idea? But Cole, you don't have a college degree. You don't have a fucking university degree. You don't have a master's in politics. And are you kidding me? I know so many fucking people with college degrees, with a university degree, with a master's in psychology. I actually know someone with one. And I wouldn't put them in charge of running a lawnmower. And I told them that all to their fucking face. I would never put them in charge of helping me fucking build a house. I would never ask them to help me paint the outside of a house, the inside of a house. I would ask them to help me vacuum. But when it comes to, paperwork and shit, hey, I call these guys. When I do my taxes, I call these guys, but hard labor work to help me build a rock wall? Never in a million years. Sorry, guys, but never in a fucking million years. So you could say, yeah, these guys are smart, but then you got to take into account, when's the last time they actually had to worry about a bill? Ask yourself that. When's the last time they had to worry about rent, hydro, telephone, kids' food, roof over their head, all this stuff, everything that we go through on a regular basis? When's the last time they went through it? You answer that. I want somebody to actually answer me that in the comment section. How long ago? Can someone give me an actual date when someone actually had in politics had to worry about a bill? Come on, let me hear. Because I just like to keep you guys reminded of one thing. We paid for all those vacations they took when they broke the rules. There's the kick in the nuts for us, the people. That was a fuck you to the government and their stupid fucking rules. And it was a kick to the nuts of the people of their communities because it was our money they used to go on those trips. And it's that access they have that we need to stop. That access they have to the budget to be able to do stuff like that. We have to stop it, which is why we need someone who can't be bought, who can't be fucking broken, who will put their fucking foot down and keep it down. Hey, how's it going? You sick of Doug Ford? Elect me. You sick of fucking Justin Trudeau? Elect me for that. I don't care. Let's get this fucking shit put together right. I mean, man, I'd fucking do so much for Ontario, especially in the energy sector and all of the other sectors. Holy shit. And I'd start opening up fucking communicational lines between me and maybe some of the other leaders in other world. Like, I don't have to fucking go through Trudeau. Why can't I just pick up the phone and call fucking Putin and say, Putin, you want to put a steel factory here? Or, you know? Hey, the parliament over in the UK, you guys want to start fucking opening up better trade system and get more produce between each other going? I don't know. Start opening up the sector, putting in more incentives to help people start up their own businesses or farming or whatever you decide to do, a winery or something. Right? The government will help you out with that. Hey, we got $200 billion fucking flying out of our country, never going to be seen again. Pretty sure we can handle it. Pretty sure we can afford it. Pretty sure. Pretty fucking sure. So, this is something we got to start focusing on, guys. Like, I don't understand why people don't pay more attention to this stuff. But then I turn around and I got to hear people bitch all the time about their fucking day-to-day life. Well, if you don't start taking this shit seriously, if you don't start getting yourself more involved, then stop complaining. Because you're basically fucking... You're just continuing this on yourself. No one else is doing this to you. No one's twisting your arm. I'm just giving you a better option. I don't see what the problem is with especially in the current state that Canada's in, that we don't try something fucking drastically different this time. We're at the bottom of the barrel. Now, we can climb our way back out, but is it going to be the same fucking routine bullshit from them? Or is it going to be that we say, you know what? Who cares if this guy fucking swears? Let's get his ass in that office and sit him down and let's see what he can fucking do. Guarantee fucking to you guys. I'd blow your minds away about the changes we'd do. And it'd all be affordable. We won't have to raise taxes. We won't have to do any of that on you guys. Because we already know the money's there. You know, that money they claimed for years and years, we just didn't have for the homeless. We didn't have for the veterans. We didn't have for the elderly or the kids eating out of garbage cans on the fucking streets. We didn't have money for them. Years and years we were told not a penny could be spared. Now we got fucking all this money flying out of our country. Well, where'd that money come from? Well, we printed it. We made it out of thin air. So we could do it for other people we'll never meet a day in our lives, but we can't do it for our own brothers and sisters who, if we walk down the street, can be introduced to within a second. I swear there's no logic running our government. My hair is all messed up, but there's no logic running the government. Zero. And that's the problem. We keep relying on these politicians to fucking to bail us out of our problems. And they don't know the first thing about real life. They don't know the first thing about real problems. They don't know the first thing about real logic. It's just that simple. You know, I always have this saying. Through experience, you gain understanding. Through understanding, you gain knowledge. Through knowledge, you gain wisdom. Through wisdom, you grow compassion. You can't have any of those things and any of that line. Doesn't matter where you try to start unless you have experience. That's what it barrels down to. And none of these people have the experience. They have the college know-how. They have that down pat. Don't get me wrong. When it comes to doing the numbers, running the numbers, stealing from the budget. Borrowing from the budget. Um, they seem to know that damn well. But when it comes to actual leadership, now we're not talking who's got the most money. They should be the leader. I'm talking about real leadership. Someone who thinks logically, someone who's willing to sacrifice, someone who's willing to do whatever it takes to make sure the people prosper. Someone who's willing to stay in an apartment, not a house. Someone who's willing to take a massive paycheck cut because he knows that, or she knows, that just that money alone every week would save so much for the country in order to put towards the budget that we're now in some serious trouble with. And they already are planning on spending more. So we have to put a stop to it. Shotgun election, I say put my name down, make the box, check it. Like I said, according to the Canadian Constitution, Canadian Bill of Rights, all I need is get out here and get the votes. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm using social media to announce my candidate, whatever, my fucking running, and I'm asking people to vote for me. If I can get over 100 votes, I can at least get into the primaries. Fuck, I can't talk tonight. And then I can at least fucking get out there even further. Maybe I won't win this time, but we can win on the next time, right? We need to stop it, because if we don't, we're just going to stay where we are, guys. Fucking schools are going to be medieval for the rest of our lives. Teaching fucking every teacher that comes out of college thinks they're going to fucking change the world. They're teaching shit that we didn't even learn until fucking grade 9. They're teaching it in grade 6. I mean, this is just getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous. We need to go back to the Educational Act. We need to look at what the fucking actually says, which is in Act 22. It does state that we're supposed to fucking find the method that works best for each individual child. They're just slamming a fucking method on these kids, and then they hold the standard so high that it's clear as day not every kid's going to pass that, especially that higher standard, which means I either fail or they're made fun of by the other kids for being dumber, which they're not. It's just the teacher's unwilling to fucking change their stupid ways. So we need to step up and stop that. We need to start improving our schools. Sorry, it's getting warm. Get a heater on. We need to step up and make them more modernized, our schools. We need to get better equipment, better tools inside of the schools for them to learn. Get them out of those hard plastic chairs, away from those wooden desks, and that would help. Like I said about the police force, we need to reform when it comes to their schooling. We need, I know a lot of these, like I actually went to school with a couple of cops. Well, they're cops now, they weren't then. But, and man, these guys had the best fucking ideas for changing the relationship between the community and the police. They had amazing ideas. They came out of the fucking police academy, and I mean, these guys were my best friends. I won't say names, so that way it'll fucking embarrass them. But they were like best friends, and we were always hanging out together, and now I can't even get a high out of them half the time. They're taught right from school not to fucking have that kind of relationship with the community. That had nothing to do with me personally. It was just, that's what they're taught. That everybody is a fucking criminal. And that everybody has to be looked at as a criminal immediately. And we got to reform that. We got to take that out of the fucking school. Those poor fucking, these are great fucking people who would be able to do great things, but they're being tied down by these stupid fucking policies that are put in play to separate them from the community, which is a fucking terrible thing in my opinion. I'm pretty sure every cop out there agrees with me. Like, if they were actually able to put their own plans into play to actually improve their relationship with the community, I guarantee you cops would fucking jump on that in a heartbeat. If they were able to if they were given the choice to be able to do it, I guarantee you cops would jump at it. And you would see great things happen across this country between cops and the community. You would. Because now we're untying their hands with these stupid policies that separates us. And like I said, we need to get them off this stupid quota bullshit, and they need to have a set fucking system, okay? These are guys are risking their lives, or women are risking their lives every fucking day. Every day, every night. 24/7, they're risking their fucking lives to keep your kids safe, my kids safe, you safe, me safe, our adults or elders, safe. So we need to start treating them a hell of a lot better. Maybe then that'll also improve their attitude while they're doing the job, right? If they're getting something that actually shows for it. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So yeah, hospitals, like I said, you want to increase those, no problem. But we have to really get down about what we got to do about it. Well, doctors do waste a lot of time, and that time could be spent dealing with patients. Okay, well, quota system. Like I said, quota system ain't bad for doctors. That's actually a good thing for doctors because they could make more than what they would normally make. They just have to take on that 1 or 2 extra patients. There's their 20-minute fucking coffee break every fucking 10 minutes. Fuck. And like I said, we're going to open up the different sectors, right? We're not just going to open up just the fucking the energy sector. We got steel mills that could be built. We got fucking gas lines that could be built. We got so many things that we can tap into, even just here in Ontario. But it's not being utilized. It's being squandered. And whenever we do try to utilize it, they end up just wasting more of taxpayers' dollars fighting against my other brothers and sisters from the nations, like I always say in my other videos. And then, of course, that causes a rift between the fucking nations and the Canadians, right? It causes that rift because they're wasting tax dollars on a fucking fight that they didn't even ask for. But they are just trying to live their lives, and they're getting a fight brought to their doorstep they didn't ask for. And it all fucking barrels down to the fucking cocksuckers who started it to begin with, which are the corporate fucking thugs and our bought out politicians. These people you think are qualified to run our country. So anyways, or our province, whichever way you want to look at it. So it causes that rift. What you need is a leader who can sit down at both sides of the table and doesn't stick their fucking nose in it and lets the fucking corporates deal with the nations and actually make a deal. If they can't make a deal, fuck off and move on. Just like you would with Walmart, if you were to do a deal with Walmart or Amazon, or you can't make a deal, the government doesn't come in and fucking throw cops in your face and have them beat you up and throw them in a cage. Right? Fucking nobody's going to fucking jail from Walmart or Amazon for not making a deal together. I mean, so we're going to stay the fuck out of it, let them make their own deals, and if they can't come up with a deal, fuck off and move on. It's that simple. Government's not going to be there to play as your fucking mercenaries anymore, because that's what it is. When a corporation comes in and hires a government entity, they're no longer a government entity. They're fucking mercenaries. Well, Canada's been playing fucking mercenaries to make that big fucking paycheck. No more when I'm in charge. No more. I'm not saying these big rigs can't fucking come in our country and do business. I'm just saying you're going to fucking start doing it right from now on. Period. We're done wasting tax dollars on fucking police officers going in and fighting these fucking battles that they shouldn't even be fucking involved in. That's criminal. But hey, that's just my opinion. So that's just conversation I thought we should have. We need to get businesses back open. This whole COVID thing's got out of hand now. All of it. Every time you see fucking, you go on Facebook, you go on Twitter, you go on fucking TikTok, you go on fucking Parler, you go on any platform, nothing but pictures and videos of them all fucking dancing around the hospital, fucking doing middle fingers to COVID, and hey, COVID, or whatever the fuck it is, right? And just recently they're throwing on pictures and shit on fucking Facebook of my town, and even one I called out, I'm like, there's fucking empty beds everywhere. And then he comes back and tells me, oh, it's a picture from back in the fucking spring. And so I asked him, like, oh, so it's not even a picture that has to do with current events. And they're like, oh, no, we do this all the time. And I'm like, oh, so yeah, that's why we question the fucking media. That's why we're saying you guys are full of fucking shit. Because you just admitted to me that this picture of empty beds had nothing to do with the current events which you were talking about. So therefore, it's misleading information. Just the picture alone misleads you from what's actually going on, right? So, anyways, what do I know? So we need to really sit down and have this conversation. So I want you to sit down with your family, your friends, and I want you to really talk about, out of that group, who would you elect? Just for the hell of it, who would you elect? And then put their names on the comments. It's not fucking hard, people. I like your shit and everything. I mean, I'm not asking you for anything. I'm just asking you one thing. Just put the names down. Let's fucking figure this out. Let's find someone who's suitable to take that seat. I'll help them, even if it's not me. I'll still help. We'll still I'll get right on board with the campaign. Let's do this. But we gotta really sit down as a people. Black, white, French, English, don't give a fuck. If you're an alien from another planet, you've been here for fucking 5-10 years, guess what, motherfucker? You get a say too. Come on down. Let's just be realistic about this. Okay? And yeah, I'm being realistic because we don't know, right? You don't know if there's fucking aliens amongst us, so fuck you. You can't say I'm wrong. So fucking, let's really fucking sit down and just discover this fucking gem, or whoever the fuck it is, to get up there and do the job right. Someone who knows what a fucking bill is, somebody who knows what the problems of a family life, and what comes with it, all the joys, everything, even the sadness. We need someone real to pull us out of this whole fucking mess. And that's the conversation we should all be having with each other. Who is going to be that person? We got a shotgun election coming up. We only got a short amount of time. So share this video with everyone on all the media platforms you can. Fucking share it everywhere. Oh, pardon me. Because I'm talking to all Canadians out there. All my brothers and sisters from the nations. You can step up and fucking find us someone perfect for that spot too, you know. You don't think you're counted out. Find us. We need to find someone to sit up there and say, no more to this fucking bullshit. Now we're going to focus on us. You guys had all these fucking years to fix all these fucking problems, and for years you told us we had no money. Now we find out we got hundreds of billions being made out of thin air. But Cole, we still have to pay for that. Okay, so we're still willing to pay for it, so why didn't we create it before? You got to think about that shit, man. Like, why, if we were willing to pay for it now, why couldn't we pay for it to save those lives then? So lives now matter, but lives then don't matter? How the fuck does that work? Does that mean 20 days from now, the lives from today don't fucking matter either? So why are we focusing on saving lives today? What's the sense of that? Got me talking so much, my cigarette went out. So I don't understand. So we need to come down and sit together and fucking figure this out, put their names down, and let's fucking have an open debate on who we can choose out of that list. Let's have an open debate. Let's talk about foreign affairs, and let's talk about foreign trade. Let's start bringing up taxes, and why not? Let's us talk about it, the people. And stop listening to these fucking buffoons who are just giving us numbers that are, oh yeah, we only have 19 billion in the bank, but what we don't know about is the 6 billion they already pocketed. Which we already know they've fucking been taken from because they've been going on vacations, they've been paying for fucking trips to their cabins and buying new cabins and fucking, oh my god. So let's bring up the budget system. Let's bring up infrastructure. Let's bring up education and healthcare. Let's start fucking debating this online where we want to see our future. Even if we go with the same fucking party system that's been ruining our country for years, let's say we even go with them. Let's let them know through this where we want to be when coming out of this COVID. We better be fucking here. Because if we're not here, we're done. Next election, either A, we just don't vote, or B, we vote a fucking normal person in. We're done with these all you rich people taking our money. And all we get from it is a pile of shit. We need to stop this, folks. We need to stop this big time. And we need to stop this narrative that these people somehow are the only people that can run a fucking government because they don't swear, they wear a suit, they look professional. Looks can be deceiving. And we already know they're full of fucking fake promises. We've seen that since fucking they've been existed. Oh, sorry, except for a few years. There were a few years back in our history where there was an actual person who got up and fucking took the seat and made real changes. But that got squashed and squandered right fucking quick. Okay, so we gotta just stay focused. What we want. We want. Canadians, the nation's brothers and sisters. We're in this together. Let's do this together. What we want for our future. No more fucking bullying our nation brothers and sisters. Let them fucking make their deals, make their money, and raise their communities. And let's fucking start supporting them. And let's fucking start working on our own fucking infrastructure, okay? We got a lot of resources in this country. We're just being squandered right now. We're buying fucking shit from other countries at fucking, skyrocket prices when we could have just done it right here ourselves, saved ourselves money, and made money in the process. We need to start focusing on developing ourselves as Canadians. We have such mass resources that we could we can dominate the world when it comes to resources. We could. And we need to start focusing on that because that would create so many jobs for people. That's why with the jobs and the incentives and everything, we're to create a business. That's where that comes into play. It'll offer so many opportunities for those who are already working at the lower ends of the energy sector who know how to run it. That'll give them an opportunity to start their own business and compete with the ones that we're just working for. So let's fucking start working up, because it makes no sense when America has fucking twice as many. Like, we got 36 million people, right, in Canada, about 37 million people. They got twice as many rich people in America. Oh, I know what you're going to say, Cole. There's 300 million fucking people in America, though. Exactly. They got more wealth distribution than we do. And yet, they're richer than us? That doesn't make fucking sense. We should be richer than them. If we only have that, we don't have to distribute the wealth by that much vastness. We're just 37 million. And with the amount of resources that we, in every sector, not just one or two or three, in every sector, we can dominate. But we need a leader who can fucking really sit down and really bring this stuff together. I can do that. So even if I'm helping someone who's going to be the next leader, I can do that for them. I know how to sit down with my brothers and sisters, tell them about the good qualities, talk about where they would actually see it happening in their territory, and try to work that deal out so that way they get jobs and they get to bring up their communities and improve their communities and their schools and their infrastructure and their healthcare system and everything else. They can start breaking away and doing things on their own. Right there would be like one massive good chunk of the bridge that we're going to need to build between us so that way we can finally work together, right? So, it's just a few ideas of mine. Just a few. And I think they're the most important right now because that's where we're slacking and we need to really improve. I always say we're part of the 20th century now. We're in the Jetsons age, okay? We're not in fucking Flintstones age no more. We're not like when I was a kid in the 80s. We're in the fucking Jetsons age now. It's time we started fucking focusing our people on that. We got a military just sitting around doing fucking nothing. Yet we got forest fires and all this. If we put our military on that, every one of them, well, fuck, those fires wouldn't even last a day. It wouldn't last a day. And we send out our military, help out other fucking people with their forest fires and shit like that, like Putin tried to do with us and help us. But of course, Trudeau didn't fucking accept the help, dumbass. And look what happened to Fort McMurray, right? Look at about how much fucking millions of acres burned away because he was just too fucking stubborn and fucking his pride and ego, right? Well, with me in charge, I'd be on the phone with Putin that day, be like, oh man, I'd appreciate it if you come help us out, man. Oh, fuck it. Hey, it has nothing to do with strength, Putin. It's about fucking brotherhood, man. If we burn, you burn. If you burn, we burn. We gotta fucking help each other. Plain and simple. Send your fucking everything you got. Let's do this, brother. And fucking boom. Right? Fucking a single night. Our military, theirs, fucking wipe out that forest fire like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. But no. Pride and ego. So let's sit down and have this conversation. I want to hear some comments. If I don't, I'm going to stop fucking uploading to Facebook. I'm going to start just keep doing it to YouTube because I at least get comments there. But fucking put some names down. Put your argument to why they should be elected and let's have a real fucking open discussion on this and get them involved so that way they can answer for themselves. And like, yeah, let's fucking do this, man. Let's fucking really build a team. Let's us as all of us, nations and Canadians together, let's fucking build a proper team of people where we can select from, where we can pull out the proper fucking name that's going to fucking be our next leader. And that's what we need to do. And for those of you who don't want to get involved, just want to fucking not vote, please put Cole Holmes, make a box and check it on the bottom of that list. Just try it out for one shot. Can't go wrong where we're fucking at now. So anyways, that's the conversation. Let's keep it going. What's your side of the story? Who do you got for an electee? Let's hear it.